Welcome. This is Reverend Dr. Gilberto Rosado for Traffic Multiplex. Today we're going to have a brief discussion on what to do with spam emails, how to make a profit, and how to turn spam emails into a traffic source for your business. And this is something that I'm actively doing right now. As a matter of fact, I'm starting my daily routine, and I go through my emails. Of course, I have different softwares that monitor, different groupings of emails and whatnot. After a few years of doing this, you develop a few emails, and I didn't want to discard spam, or even, when you sign up for one thing or get information, you sign up to all these lists. And also in my research, I've signed on to certain programs, basic free ones mostly, just to see what other people were doing. And I reasoned then that even though I'm not going to respond to any of this or interact with it, maybe one day I will do something with this, with, I guess, free information that's coming to you on a daily basis. So exactly that is what we're doing right now. I'm actually, as I do my daily erasure of all these spam emails, I'm actually creating material for our training programs, and also for giving you guys some tips and techniques on how to promote your website and how to grow your business. So basically, I'm going to read to you a few of the headlines. I'm not even opening the emails at this point. There's other things that I do. I open an email, and there's things that you can do, like copy the email itself and rework it. And you can use it as content in your own emails, or as content and fodder for a video. I mean, why can't you just make a video just reading off somebody else's email and replace it with your link, and you got a YouTube video that originated as someone's spam email to you hoping to make a sale, and you can put it on YouTube, and with some traffic, probably get a better click-through rate than the person who sent that email out through whatever program they're on. So that's a real possibility there. Putting YouTube videos with a link is a tested and tried method, and using and optimizing your videos, of course, with the proper tags, doing your trends and looking at what's being searched for, and even if you really put some thought into it and prepare that. The only thing you can't do that, you can't look for trends and then go through your email to see if there's an email with that. I mean, you could. The chances that you would have a match, I believe in most cases, would be very rare. So I wouldn't even bother spending the time. I personally don't have the time to do that. But I would just rather just make the videos. I mean, YouTube likes content, and it's another video that you post. And you can always, if you're like me, I'll probably be preparing today some commercials, some up-to-date commercials of my latest or present programs, and I will be putting them in, feeding them through, as a regular commercial shows on the video or on TV, and any TV program would have a commercial interlude. So I'll be planning to do that as well. I don't plan to monetize YouTube at all. I could care less. I have other ways of making money, and so that's plain and simple. So I'll put my ads and get the benefit of the same thing Google's trying to sell to other advertisers. Well, I can just do the same thing on my channel and leverage my traffic that I get for my interesting topics. insights. So that's really where my quality content is my particular insight on things. Other than that, I'm boring as can be, right, for you too. Anyway, so so that's another way of using the emails, taking it and reusing the content either as email, as video scripting, or as an outline for a post. I'm sure you can do that. I did another video on actually on the Flipper websites or insights. I analyzed a way that you can actually use the emails in your website or as a website niche, as an idea. So you can look for that in the Flipper Insights, and I give that idea there. Again, you have to work it carefully. Don't be lazy with anything I give you, because realize there's hundreds, and later on there'll be thousands of people hearing the same, seeing the same video, and then trying to do the same thing. And as usual in internet marketing, things go widespread very easily because everyone's looking for an easy way to make money. And so you'll be dumb if you watch a video and your light bulb turns on because someone said something very clearly, and you go and just do that because 1,000 other people are already doing it before you and they know more than you. So you really don't have a chance. But be smarter. Take what you hear, especially from this channel. You hear when I say something, and never go with what I said. Change it a little bit. Always put yourself into it and modify it, and that'll be your best bet, because that'll be your thing, and you'll have a chance to be on top or be ranked for it, and to get great effect if you just add your own passion and your own interest into whatever I said, and then just modify it and do the modification. It's like spinning text. Spin the ideas that I give you. I'm never going to give you, hardly ever, I'm never going to give you an exact idea in my videos. Everything I tell you because I'm giving you what's called prima mater. And what that means is first materials, raw material. You're not supposed to take it and just resell it. You're supposed to take it and turn it into something. So these are what you call idea starters. If you guys watch my videos to garner ideas, that's your best use of these videos on this channel. Okay. So this is a channel for thinking. I provoke thinking. That's what it's for. I'm not going to tell you A, B, C. No, I'm going to give you enough material, raw material, for you to start using your noodle. If you want me to really directly help you, then you have to go to my programs, coaching programs, buy website from me, get hosting from me, whatever it is that I'm selling. You need to come in and get near me for me to actually give you some 1, 2, 3s. But on these videos, simply expect to have to modify and add a few things of your own into them to make it work for you. Okay, just a little caveat. You got to do this automatically. Get ideas, do your own thing, because doing your own thing is where your success will be. Natural success in my program. Okay, so now, so for this video, I'm going to just look at headings. We're looking at headings because all we want to do is get down a few YouTube ideas, so a few ideas for video. And sometimes by looking at the headers, you can get ideas for other things as well. Okay, and you can save some that you figure would be good for an article idea, article starter, and for some other type of thing. If you do podcasts, it could be a discussion, a show can be done over the podcast, and then that becomes an article, and becomes a video, So all these things you gotta be thinking. I love the spammers because even though they're trying to spam you to death, They're actually giving you ideas, and so I always turn everything into a positive. So you figure if problems can be turned into a positive, an email can be turned into something positive as well. So here we have, I'm going to read some of the titles to you. Let me expand this. Okay, so let's hear some of these titles, and I'm sorry if some of you recognize your title. Thanks for the email. Anyway, 383 opt-ins and 37 sign-ups with this in capitals. This. Great idea for a video, right? You know, you're giving a certain number sign-ups, you know. So if you have a program that has some particular, if it focuses on opt-ins, or it can be used to get opt-ins, and then so you have some idea. If you get some statistics, if you have some of your own, this will make a great video for you to make. You know, such and such amount of opt-ins, and 50 sign-ups or whatever with this. So that's an idea for a video. You have 5 million leads for free. That's another spam email. 5 million leads for free. See? So, and then I'm also going to criticize this, because you say this guy has 5 million leads for free. I said use them. With 5 million leads, you see that you guys need to be smart. So 5 million leads. You know how many sales that should be at minimum? It's one sale per 1,000. One sale per 1,000. Okay. So how many 1,000s are there in a million? Do you know that? How many 1,000s are there in a million? It's 1,000, right? Is that how quickly I did that one? It's 1,000, because 100 is 100,000, and 10 times more than that would be 1,000 thousandths, which is a million. Okay. So if 1,000, there should be 1,000 sales per million. And how many this guy is saying he has? 5 million. So he should be having 5,000 sales. He should be realizing 5,000 sales, and really from each mailing, because you're sending out, and if it's a different offer, not everyone buys one thing, but you should still get the number. And then when you send out another items, that's not exactly what you sent out before, but maybe somebody else will be needing this thing, you should be also realizing the same percentage, more or less, of purchasing. So with 5,000 sales each time he sends out an email, I mean, let's just say you made $10 per sale. That's $50,000. I'm doing very well with the numbers. In another video, you'll catch me. I make a big mistake in one of the videos, so don't think I'm just a genius. Sometimes we make a mistake. So did Einstein. So go figure. But you know what? $50,000 per email, and this guy still needs to send out this spam on this email system. It's obvious. If you think about things, you start reasoning. You understand. You don't have to get excited. But a lot of people don't reason that way. A lot of people don't think beyond the title that they see, the headline. So it doesn't mean that you are not. These are people who are buying things. They buy into things. So 5 million leads for free. Okay. After 8 years online, I recommend these resources for results. Now that would make a great video. That would make a great video. The only problem making that a great video into a video Did you guess? Right, this it's not a keyword based, and you can throw that if you have hundreds of thousands of subscribers on your YouTube channel. But if you don't have that, you really need to construct your video titles and descriptions and all of that to attract traffic, to attract new viewers and new subscriptions. So you have to be careful about that. I would use that as a subtitle, in other words, a subject within the main title, which would be a keyword that's being sought after and similar to this. So I didn't research the keyword, but I would suggest, something like, after you recommend these resources, um, what works, what works in internet marketing, or successful tips for marketers. I'm sure might be a keyword that gets traffic, things like that. You see, so successful tips for marketers. Then in your description, you put, after 8 years online, I recommend these resources for results. You see, so you can put that in as a description. But that'll make an interesting video. Again, don't do this unless you have 8 years of experience. This is something that I would be able to do. But if that's you, if you have certain experiences, then like I told you, modify the things I tell you. So if you had, let's say, experience in the sports niche, so after 8 years or whatever number of years in the sports niche or in sports niches, these resources really work. See, now that's something that would attract anyone starting a website on their passion, their favorite team, whatever in sports they're interested in. And that would be a video that would be watched by them. And then, of course, you'd be selling some of these resources, especially if you're selling them. If you're an affiliate marketer, that's the way to do that. Could you use more money? Everyone can use more money. Whoever can't use any more money? But again, there's people who are thinking that, can you use more money? This is a great idea, especially if you have a general chatting, with your viewers. If that's something that's a style of your channel, that you have general discussions with your viewers on different areas of business online, of whatever types of different marketing. If you're very light in terms of what you're providing, and a little bit more entertaining or advisory, more than just getting into techniques and stuff like that, I think that could work for you. Things that you can do to make more money. Again, changing it. And you can also go into the negative, why you're not making more money. You see, you can look at the negative aspect plus the positive aspect of any one of these titles, and you modify it. And also, you can get more drilled down into niches. You can make hundreds of videos. Why aren't you making money in the fishing sports niche? Why aren't you making more money in the sewing niche? Why aren't you making more money in the toenail cutting niche? And then you do the positive, how to make more money in the cutting your toenail niche. Okay, get that? And don't forget the purple French fries. The purple French fries. What was that? The purple cut French fries, something like that. I had created that niche in another video. See, you got to get very, very specific, and you can get at least those 50 people in the planet Earth that are looking for purple French fries. You'll be able to get them, because they're looking for that on YouTube. And you just can't find that. So, purple French fry, guys. The next one, earn 225 hour. I guess they're going to put the money sign in there, or will be kicked off of the email, right? It would be blocked as spam immediately by most email hosts using 100% free traffic. Okay, and that's another type of video can be done. Free traffic, free plugins, free. Look at the free stuff. A lot of people are busy trying to find trying to be successful online, or even to find solutions for themselves. A lot of you guys have a way to make an item free, a real item, a product or a service. How can we make this free? Like free hosting. If you're into hosting and you, is there a way to offer a free account, one free website to people and get them into your service and test, trying it out, what one website they're starting. It's a way to get customers, because once they start working with their website and this and that, then all of a sudden, as they add more posts and as more things they are required, they reach their limit, you see. And so, I'm going to have to pay for more space, and so I guess I'm going to have to pay for the $4.95 account, and you start inching their way up into mainstream client rates. I mean, that's a good way to do things as well. If you're trying to start, always try with free. So that's a good way to start thinking about how people can get free things, how you can incorporate the free into whatever you're doing. If you're producing a product or have things, that you should have free information, free PDFs available at minimum. So you do have free things, and so how to do that? The next one is, I will personally mentor 5 people to my success level. And this overcomes the fear that some people have of, they're going to get involved in this business and they don't know what to do. So this is a way to put together with your business, knowing what to do. So I'm going to teach you what to do. So you can get a free coach. As we all know, coaching can run anywhere, from 500, 1,000 or more dollars to get into a coaching program. And here people can get, and people do look for free mentors, free mentoring, and free coaching. If you have a system or product or membership that you want to sell, you might think about offering the free coaching and free mentoring. If you can do that, don't be offering stuff you can't offer. You can't really do that. You have to be able to help people. You have to have some knowledge, okay? So you have to think that, I have enough experience in the different areas that this program needs, so that I can walk somebody through this. So if you have any time in whatever program you're marketing, you're promoting, then turn that experience, whatever it is, into free mentoring, free coaching, and you'll get a few more people who are a little bit timid about getting into this project and not having any real guidance in how to get started quickly, for example. And these are the people where you will send an email and say, listen, this is a program that you can make money with, and I'm going to help you each and every step of the way. I'm going to help you make your money. I'm going to help you become an expert at making money with this program. You see? So I'm going to give you Skype. We're going to get together. I'm going to send you some emails. I'm going to make some videos for you, and we're going to have some live chatting and live video all along the way to really help you. And I'm going to share the success stories from other members as well. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. So, you're getting a lot of value. Think of it as adding value. We're getting a lot of value, and all we have to do is sign up to this $1 program. That's all I need to spend was $1, or it's a free to get in. So you can imagine, it's free to get started, and I get all this free help. So that will really expand your customer base, immensely. People will jump into that because, hey, they don't have to spend any money, and you're giving them all this help and support for free. See? So that's another tactic there that can be used. Let's see. Now it says, look, 50,000 visitors to your website free. Again, those who are not educated about traffic and don't realize that traffic needs to be targeted. Just having people come to your website is nothing, does nothing for you. And sometimes probably costs you more money If you have too many people going there and your hosting company has a limit on bandwidth, then you're out of the off the internet for a week or so until your bandwidth is renewed with the new month. I mean, so what you want, you remember when you're dealing with traffic, you have to look not for numbers, but quality and then numbers. Okay? So it's always quality and then numbers, because most of the traffic programs out there simply focus on numbers, 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 anything for numbers, numbers. And most of the stuff the other day I was reviewing a website for some forum member, and their product, the product on the website they created, is a traffic exchange. I said these guys are just getting used. Who cares? The traffic exchanges are not people seeing your website's not being viewed. People give a darn. So it's again, it's a way. If you paid for credits or money for this, it's just you're just wasting your time and wasting money. Okay. Again, I did a video on the emails, free emails. You need to watch that because I do mention the only thing that may work on things like that. I don't talk about traffic exchanges, but if you're doing what I told you about, changing what I said and applying it to your niche and whatnot, you'll get the point and you'll get a great idea. But but in any case, there are more uneducated people than there are educated people, and so that will. And he's saying, look, it's 50,000 visitors. So the person interested in on those visitors will obviously look at that. But again, I really recommend, if you guys are trying to build a serious business, stay away from that type of claim. As you know, Traffic Multiplex is focused on traffic, but our traffic is not overnight. It's not 50,000, free to your website or anything like that. It's actually helping you build your what people would typically call SEO. I call it organic traffic optimization. I don't call it search engine because we don't have to worry about search engines in our system. We want real people to come to your website, and that's what we focus on. That has nothing to do with search engine. And our advice to people, to our clients, is to have quality content. If Google's really interested in quality content, they will find you and they'll rank you. Simple. All you have to do is just provide quality content. Quality content is not short, it's long, it's informative, it's unique, your own voice, your own perspective, and giving people something to look at, something to hear, something to read, obviously, something to do. So all of these things, the more you put into, think of it as a multi-grain bread or cookie, because you're talking about bread, you don't particularly have a lot of people breaking down their doors to go get bread. I guess in some countries you would. But for us fat countries here, let's talk about cookies. So think of it as a multi-candied cookie. It's a cookie with chocolate chip, with jelly beans, with nuts, and with those dots you put on the ice cream, sprinkles and all types of other cream and things like that, all on top of that cookie. So that's how you have to make your posts and your content. And so if you do that, you'll get Google will pay attention to that. Absolutely, no way they won't. So what we focus on then is helping you build that website up with the help of many real life people. And real life people talking about your website, like in the real world. The best advertising is word of mouth, and it's free. See, so this is the type of thing that we're developed on Traffic Multiplex. It's building up that word of mouth up to a great level, and getting that traffic coming to your website and doing what they need to do. That is the best traffic, and it's the thing that mostly take websites. Those webmasters that really know what they're doing, 6 months time to do, and for everyone else about 6 years to 12 years to figure out and to have built enough over all that time to start making that realization, happen for you. But with traffic multiplex, this can be greatly reduced to a short few months. And again, the time leveraging is so small, like 15 minutes a day or so. So it's obviously a totally different concept than what these guys are touting, but they still get views. You got to understand, there are a lot of people just don't get it. Okay. It says here, the next one, major opening. You want traffic? Yes. Okay, a little weak for me. A little weak. Talk about the opening. You're not talking about the product. You're not talking about the service. And you're talking about, you're not talking about the benefit. Remember, benefits sell. Benefits, they're the ones that people react to, So if they're hungry, they say food. That's going to make the free food even better. And they're going to click. You understand? But you're not going to say new program in the community. Okay? You want to eat. Okay? So it's like, which one would you press first? The new program in the community. Are you hungry? Let's put it that way. Or free food now. Which one would you press first if you were really hungry? Really hungry. See, so that's what you got to think about. What would you press? Stop. Who cares about your program? Really, who gives a darn about your program? They only care about their program, their business, their needs, and their wants. What they want. They don't want your program. They want money. They want food. They want candy. Right? So they want their problem solved. Whatever it is, you have to focus on what they want. Then you have simple system, going to the lazy one here. Simple system helps you, capital letters, earn 1,000 a week. It's simple. And then the money, 1,000 a week. You see that? So that should open up people who are looking for money, who don't have a job, who are looking for a job. People who, I guess, they've been trying all these little business opportunities online and it's not working for them. People who have a blog for about 5 years and still not being able to make a profit on that. Let me just go to a simple system because this internet marketing is so tough, so hard. See, and since I don't want to do what Rosado says on traffic multiplex, so that let me just look for a simple system. So anyway, this will grab somebody that's obviously looking for an easy way out. So that's going towards the easy market. And then the final one that we'll do today to finish is, yes, anyone can make money with this free system. They did not capitalize this, which I criticize them for. This, bro, not the other guy. This one, you should have capitalized that. Anyone can make money. He capitalized the yes, though. Yes. Anyone can make money with this free system. It's a free system. So it's free system. It says anyone can make money. So that includes me. And then that yes is that affirmation that you can make money with this. So whichever headlines you appeal to you, and when you go searching in your email, your spam box, to turn that into some profit for yourself, you can consider these types of ideas, consider some of them, and turn them into something that will work for you to increase your sales and start making money online, or more money, because no matter how much money you make, you'll always want to have more. I mean, why not? If you don't want that much, if you make over, then you can send it to me. Okay, let's like that deal. Write me a coffee. Reverend Dr. Gilberto Rosado, creator of Traffic Multiplex. Come by, get a job opportunity at classifornium.com, and make your business grow exponentially. Till the next time. Hope this helps you out.